Hey everyone, it's Stephen back here with some quick fragrance first impressions for you. Today I'm taking a look at Potion Royal Black by DSquared and also Issey Miyake's Ambre Noir. Noir Ambre, sorry. I don't have notes on hand, can't be fucking arsed with that, but I'm just gonna spray it, smell it, quick first impressions, and then do a follow up in a few days' time. Yeah. So I smelled this one from the cap, which is cheating a bit because I have never smelled it before. I can immediately detect rose, and holy shit, that's kind of wafted straight in my face. That's fucking strong, wow. Oh, it's lovely. I mean, it's just an overall rosy smell. With also a bit of, I was going to say bergamot, but I don't think so. It was a very massive rose smell immediately, and then it kind of felt like kind of a classical powerhouse type of smell. Where the rose has gone back, but there's something in the background, but I can't place my finger upon what that is. So that's the first quick smell of that. Immediately quite impressed. It's quite a pricey fragrance. I think it costs about £60 to £70 for 100ml, whereas the standard potion is about £20. So there's a big difference here, but the type of smell is quite different to the standard potion. Like I can't, even though it's a flanker some degrees, I can't really detect any similarity between the two. I own potion. Oh, it's gone smoky now. Ooh, nice. Ooh, yeah. I've been wanting to try this for a long time. I've had it on my Fragrantica want list for a long time, so I'm happy to be finally smelling it for the first time. And yeah, Issey Miyake. I never heard about this until the other day. Somebody done a split on a fragrance group, and I was like, why not, innit? 10 out of 10ml is pretty reasonable. So let's see what this is all about. Again, I've looked at the notes previously, but I can't recall what they are. And so it's more like a blind sniff. I would assume there was amber. I think there was like incense as well. And again, you know, I just spray that and immediately it's kind of wafted towards me. Oh, wow. Oh, I mean, I'm not even smelling my hand close to it and I'm just getting aromas. Wow. Oh. I can't pick out any notes in that. I'm going to guess there's probably saffron and something like a libinum or incense or frankincense. It's very kind of oriental, eastern smelling. It doesn't come off as spicy, but just smooth. In fact, it's also reminded me of Zara's Oud exclusive, which is quite heavy on cinnamon, saffron, I believe. Again, there's something there which is quite familiar. It kind of feels old, like just 80s kind of smells. But yeah, I don't have notes on hand. I can't recall what they are. Oh well. That potion doesn't seem that rosy. When I sprayed this, it was a big hit of rose hitting me in the face. The same thing happened with Aramis Calligraphy Rose. That's obviously a rose fragrance. It's in the name, but then it was only kind of the first few seconds was a really prominent rose note to me, and then it just kind of faded away. I mean, smelling that there, I wouldn't say it's rosy really, but I'll have to check the notes now and see what they are. This one, what is it? It's not amber, I don't think. It's totally eluding me right now, but both are very impressive. I'm actually really enjoying these. I think I might wear potion. Yes. Fuck it. Can't really wear in Fahrenheit, but the modern Fahrenheit has really bad performance. I only sprayed like 4 hours ago and I can't smell anything now, so right, so I'm going to do some testing of these fragrances and post my follow-up thoughts in a few days' time. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you soon. What the fuck? God. Smells like fucking fish, man. Jeez. Ah. What? Hey, so it's Steam once again. Follow-up video on Potion Black by DSquared and Issey Miyake's Ambre Noir. So I've tested this with one wearing. I haven't worn the Issey yet, but I did get a chance to smell it throughout the time that I worn it after filming that video. And yeah, both of these scents have great longevity. Probably about, I filmed that video about 6 PM and then 12 PM or 12 AM. I went in the shower, and before I went in I smelled both my hands. It was still they were both still noticeable on either hand, and I think in fact the Issey Miyake was noticeable afterwards. This one did seem a bit stronger than the Potion. Like when I was smelling my hands after like 5 hours after spraying it on, it seemed the Issey was kind of more noticeable. I did say in the first impressions that to me it smelled like the Zara fragrance. So this is exclusive oud, and now that I've looked up the notes in here, there are quite similarities. There's cinnamon in here and cinnamon in here. Here. Cinnamon in the Zara, there's cinnamon in the Issey. And yeah, they both just quite similar. This one doesn't have the oud, but saying that, I don't think this is really like an oudy scent as well. And with the DSquared Potion, I remember saying this went very smoky, and it turns out there's leather in here. And that leather smell is similar to what I've experienced with Arab Tradition by Nabil. So this is a very cheap Tuscan leather cologne. Cost me £13, and after a few months of owning it, or a month rather, the leather became very kind of smoky and dark, and it's similar in what it smells like in Potion. So from what I've experienced now, both these scents have great longevity. I'm very impressed with the smell. I'm not sure yet if I would actually go out and buy either of these. I'm not too sure what the cost of the Issey is, and I think the Potion goes for about £50 to £60 for 100ml. Which is fairly reasonable, I guess, but I'm going to have to finish the sample first before judging whether I want to buy it. And I got 10ml, so there's literally no point in me buying the full bottle yet. You know, may as well utilise this. So those are my quick first impressions. I'm very impressed. I won't put a score upon them. You know, I've only worn them or smelled them once. Also, I found that the Potion Black just wasn't that rosy on Fragrantica. It's the most like prominent note that people can smell. And yeah, there's definitely like rose at the start, but I found that it kind of died back, and when I was wearing it, it just didn't really smell like a rosy smell. Could just be me with a buggered nose, but like there, it's kind of, I smell a few rose fragrances now, like Zegna's Indonesian Oud, More Than Words by Xerjoff, Aramis Calligraphy Rose, other ones. Oud Ispahan, and yeah, that Oud Ispahan has kind of got the same rosiness to this, but the rose just didn't seem that long lasting for me and died off. But that just might be my first wearing of it. It may change now. It's actually got a very similar like Oud Ispahan kind of note: rose, incense, leather, guaiac wood, cashmere and wool, tobacco, pimento, musk, and bergamot. The rose just doesn't seem that long lasting. It's kind of strange. People say it's a very rosy scent, but it kind of came and went for me, so who knows. Right, that's my first quick impression video. I haven't done one of these in ages. I've actually got a first impressions video of this that I filmed back in May, but I think now I can just probably do a review, because I've worn this quite a lot of times, and you know, summer's come and gone, and I've kind of owned, well yeah, May the weather was shit back then, so I have effectively worn this across all the seasons, so I could probably give it a review. Potion is lovely. Right, so that's that, guys. All the best, and see you in the next video, whenever that may be.